Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Glowing Cabbage, aka Jeff, back for another video. I'm going to be featuring some 7 inches. It seems like a lot of people are sharing their 45s, so I'm going to share some of mine. First of all, I had a little request to see the record stacks on the record player, so I'll just do this, and you can take a look. So I just got those. They're IKEA. Excuse me. And yeah, that's not all of them, but I only got two stacks, so they're the Expedit ones that a lot of people get because it fits records perfectly. Yeah, and those are the CDs at the bottom there, and it's a Sony system with a Stanton record player. That's pretty much it. So I'll bring you back to normal here. Behind me right now, we're listening to Giant Sands, Provisions. Really great album, fronted by a guy named Hal Gelb. I had the pleasure of seeing them in Montreal a couple years ago, and it was absolutely a phenomenal show. There's the inside. That's Hal Gelb there. I don't know how to do that, but anyway, you can see him sitting on the chair there. Really good, really great record. I don't know how easy it is to find now. It might not be too bad. It's on Yep Rock, so if you want to check it out, if you like what you hear, very country tinged, kind of laid back kind of stuff. So, all right. So first of all, I answered an ad on Kijiji here in Canada, and when I got there, it was an old woman, and she was selling a lot of the old records that she actually collected when she was a kid, and she also had a couple of really old vintage record boxes that she actually just ended up giving me. So I'll show you. This is what I keep my 45s in. It's pretty neat, and so you open it up here, and so it's neat. It's got this little cataloging thing there. So there you have that, and let's see here. There's also, when I got it, there was this old vintage record store bag inside that I thought I'd share. The name of the record store was La Pop In or something like that. I don't know, but there you go. Pop into the nearest Pop In record and tape center. So there's the other side. I guess it's the same, but I thought that was pretty neat. I'll keep that just as I don't know. It's interesting thing from the past. All right, so on with the records. 7 inches. We're gonna start off with Neil Young's Sugar Mountain. On the other side is Heart of Gold on Reprise Records. Another Neil Young, Only Love Can Break Your Heart on Reprise Records. And Birds on the other side. The Go-Between, Streets of Your Town on Beggar's Banquet. This is a really cool find I got a while back. It's limited to 1,500 copies. It's Jabberjaw, Hole, Beck, and Teenage Fan Club. And there's the back. Next is a really popular band that has since broken up, but they based it in Moncton, New Brunswick, named Eric's Trip. This is limited to 67 copies out of 500. If you don't know these guys, check them out. They're really great. You might know the singer, or the female Julie Doran. She does her own solo stuff now, but this is a really great, I don't know, yeah, 45, right from Moncton. Next we got the Beatles on Apple, Let It Be, and You Know My Number. You know my name, look up my number. Great shape. Kate Bush's Hounds of Love, the picture sleeve. One of my favorite bands from way back that just I think that they really are the precursors to punk rock is the Troggs. And this is a 45 Gonna Make You by the Troggs, and I Can't Control Myself by the Troggs. This is a really nice find too. I paid I think $5 for this a while back. It's a Japanese import of Nancy Sinatra's, and it's got like 4 or 5 songs on it. It's this one here, Golden Nancy Sinatra, and it has Japanese, and it's a gatefold too. So pretty neat stuff. It's got Boots Are Made for Walking and a lot of her hits basically. This one's really neat. I found this just in a pile of records somewhere years ago, and I haven't opened it yet, but it's really, I bet you it's worth something. And if anybody has any information on this out there, please let me know. It's a political 45 called I Like Ike, a song written by Irving Berlin. Vocal is 78 RPM, and on the back, see it's a postcard. So you know you can send it. I Like Ike, but it's not open. I'm not sure if it's an actual picture disc. That would be pretty neat. But I know it's for when he was running for presidency and stuff like that. But I don't know. Might be worth something. Who knows? Next up, Bob Dylan, Tangled Up in Blue. And if you see her, say hello. Great shape too. Funkadelic, Red Hot Mama. This is promotional only, and Vital Juices on the other side. Picture sleeve of Creedence Clearwater Revival, Looking Out My Back Door, and As Long As I Can See the Light. Same on the other side, I guess. Devo, Satisfaction, and Whip It. Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, straight from the, I think it was purchased on the tour. I'm not sure what year it was, but yeah. Money for Nothing, and the other one is the Espresso Love. That's live too, so there's the tour dates that they did there. St. Paul, whatever. The Fat Boys, good old hip hop, Crushin' and Wipeout. Crushin'. Wipeout. Another Go-Betweens, the same one, Streets of Your Town. I didn't know I had 2 copies of that. That's pretty neat. Elvis Presley, picture disc, Good Luck Charm, and Anything That's Part of You. Sorry. Collector's Series, it says. I don't know. Recorded in 1962. And Johnny Cash's Go On Blues and One Piece at a Time on CBS Records. One of my favorite tunes actually from the 80s is Let's Dance by David Bowie. I don't know why. I think I grew up listening to it. Like my father would have parties and I would hear that playing and I'd have to go downstairs and say, can you turn that down so I can sleep? But I love it now. There's the Rolling Stones, Brown Sugar, and Bitch. Yoko Ono and John Lennon, Just Like Starting Over. And on the other side, which a song I like more, I think, is Kiss 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 by Yoko Ono. The Zombies, Imagine the Swan, and Time of the Season. Creedence Clearwater Revival, Green River, and Commotion on Fantasy Records. And the Blackbirds, Happy Music, and Love So Fine. The Beach Boys, 409, and Surfin' Safari. I love the Beach Boys. And this is by far, I think, one of the most rockin' overall records is from the, I believe from the 80s or 90s or whatever, but the Cult's Electric was such a good album, man, and it still resonates with me, actually. And this is a picture disc of Love Removal Machine. There's the back. Well, not picture disc, but picture sleeve, I meant. And Roy Orbison and Katie Lang doing Crying and You Got It on Virgin. The Beastie Boys, You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party, and Paul Revere. Paid $2 for this one. It's funny, I don't really collect 45s very much. I pick them up here and there, and then they just accumulate. So this is just a couple of local punk bands. This is A State of Nature, a track called Divorce. And the other one is Gilbert Switzer with a track called The Road, or The Hold, I mean, sorry. And Bad Luck Number 13, really great local punk band. Out of fashion, out of date, out of time. There's the back. So there you have it. There's a little cross-section of some of the 45s that I have. I don't really have much more than that, to be honest. So thanks for watching, guys. And if you have any comments, please comment. Take it easy.